Okay, chicken fabrication. We're going to do 2 airline breasts and prams. They're going to be boneless skin. The first joint's going to be attached. They're going to be Frenched. Then we're going to remove the 2 tenderloins, take out any tendon and sinews, and we'll present those separately. Then 2 thighs, boneless with the skin on, and then 2 drumsticks, skin on, bone in, and Frenched. And then I want you to display all the trim and carcass. All right, here's our candidate for the day. It's a nice looking bird, and we'll get to it. I'm going to first sanitize the area. Sorry, off screen. Sorry, just wiping my knife, re-wiping the board. Making sure I'm ready to re-wipe anything that has anything left over around there. Okay, here we are. Okay, so first thing I do, turn it upside down, make a score from the neck to the parson's nose. Then across the top, this is where the leg actually finishes, just behind the wing bit there. So why do I do that? So I know where the oyster is, right there. I'm going to go to the oyster next, cutting through the skin, straight through, tip of the blade, in, finger, feeling what's going on in there. Where's my oyster? Right there. I can feel it because it's a spoon-shaped bone, and you'll see it being exposed any second. Here it is. Right. I take the leg, pull it back, break the joint, a few scores. Here's the oyster. Here's where the oyster was, and off it comes, scoring right back. I have broken the joint from the hip right there. Here's my leg. I'm going to get back to it in a second. Put it on ice. Other side, there's the oyster again. Can't miss him. Look, oh, look at that, lovely. All right, so through the skin, not the leg. Do not damage the breast. Just cutting through the skin. Turn the leg over, pop it out of his joint. Score, score, score. There's a beautiful spoon, exposed bone. There's the joint been popped out. Here we are. Second leg. Bam. Here we are with our breasts. I'm going to lift it up by the wing and score just against the joint before it touches the socket. I want the bone to be attached. Scraping back using the heel of the blade. Snap. If the joint bends this way, you're going to pull it back that way. Snap, twist, remove the wing. There it is, 1 French wing. Same again on the other side. Up. Score. Notice I moved the bird, not the blade. My blade's generally this way. Using the tip, the heel, not the tip. Scraping again. Down, snap, twist. Maybe it's going to come off clean. Yes, it does. There we are again. All right. Now I pull off the skin. Bam. Skin removed. Now I'm going to take out the wishbone. Going to score. Expose the bone. Using my fingertip, I'm going to go either side of the wishbone and go up to the joint where it connects, and then slowly work it out. Pulling back. Here's our wishbone. There you go. Intact. I get to make a wish. Here's our 2 breasts. Easier to remove now the wishbone's gone. Sternum is right in the middle. I'm going to run the blade down against the sternum and then against the ribs, scoring from the head to the tail because the ribs snag on it otherwise. All the way through. Turn the bird over. Scoring down. Watch out for this little bone that's hidden here. Scoring through. When you get to the joint, do not cut the bone, only cut through the joint. Don't make a mess, leave the bone attached to the breast. There it is. Do that again. There we go. From the head to the tail, a little piece of meat right there. There's my raise. Naughty me. All the way back. and cutting forward. Bam. One carcass. Oyster exposed. Here's the tenderloin. We're going to take that out. Peel it out. Remove any sinew. There's a piece of sinew generally tucked away in here. You have to dig for it. There it is. Naughty sinew. It's kind of like a little piece of dental floss that comes up and surprises you when you're eating. So you want to remove that. Look how big that one is. Good Lord. Here we are. Sorry. Went off screen. I know I did. One. Trim off any extraneous naughty bits you don't like the look of. Save those, put them in the stock pot. There's the wing. Onto the ice. Here's our leg. Trim it up a little bit. French the leg by sawing all the way around. Scraping back. You see some tendons, cut through them, remove the tendons, we don't like those things. And then you should be able to, if you've got a bit of a grip, remove them. I get a napkin or a piece of paper towel, just pull them forwards and you should be able to just twist it off. There you go, like that. Just put the bone in the stock pot. Saw through the joint. Remember, if it moves like this, that's where your joint is. Wherever the joint is, cut through that. Don't cut through any bone. Alright, so there is our beautiful Frenched drumstick. Here's our thigh. Score down either side of the thigh bone. You can put the blade underneath the thigh bone, saw forward, remove the thigh bone. There's normally a kneecap that gets away right there. Naughty kneecap. Take the kneecap off, that's all sinew and fat, there's nothing much else there. And then we have this little, here's the boneless thigh. Skin on, fold it up, make it look pretty like that. So there's the thigh, there's the drumstick. Clean up the bench a little bit. Here's our Frenched Supreme. Here's the actual Supreme of tenderloin from the Supreme. So they're the finished pieces of usable chicken. And to display it, I'm going to show you a finished display. And what I'd like you to do is present me with, on ice, this. 2 wings, 2 tenderloins, 2 breasts, 2 Frenched drumsticks, 2 boneless skin-on thighs. Any bits and pieces that came off, everything will go in here, and of course the carcass, because I will be inspecting for the beautiful trim on the carcass. Alrighty, fantastic. So that's pretty easy peasy. I look forward to seeing your work. Practice, practice, practice. For expediency, I didn't do the second breast or thigh on the demonstration. I just keep running over because I have to talk. I can do them in a few minutes, but I can't do it and talk at the same time. You know how I am. Anyway, good luck.